Hi friends! To nobody's surprise, we are back in Skyrim. Today's video is going to be a special showcase to one of my favorite modders, Elianora. She's one of the rare Finnish modders, or if I'm being completely honest, she's the only modder from Finland that I know of. She's mostly known for her detailed and aesthetically pleasing player homes. Her mods have been downloaded millions of times. But numbers aside, it's easy to see why people are keen to her creations. Her work is most of all full of personality and always professionally executed. So, I bet you're interested now and ready to visit 5 of my personal favorite Elianora mods with me. Let's start with something that actually made me burst out laughing when I saw it for the first time. The Tiniest Shack is something that you might mistake for an outhouse first, but it's actually a single room house for your level 1 needs. It's right across the town of Riverwood and very easy to find. Before entering, you must find the key of the supposed former owner who lies dead in Helgen Keep. Just, nothing sketchy about that, and I bet no one will notice you moving in. Anyway, this charming little cabin is quite perfect for someone who just doesn't require much. Maybe you're used to washing yourself in the river anyway. The Tiniest Shack is available in Nexus for Skyrim Special Edition. Let's move on to something a bit more magical, and with magical, I mean positively enchanted. I don't know how long I spent just admiring this view. I think I could keep looking at these details forever. This player home is perfect for a forest druid, a stunning sorceress, or just plain old dragonborn who just happens to enjoy a little bit magic in their life. If you're one of the mentioned, Aldamar Druid Mushroom Home is a foolproof install for you. Located in the dense forests of the Rift, a wary traveler like you can find this Telvanni mushroom cottage. If you usually are the type to optimize to a clean, minimalist house, turn around now. This hut is filled with everything you could ever need and more. Just look at this, it's ridiculous. You once drop something and you'll never see it again. I don't even have to say it, but I love it. This unbelievably cozy sleeping nook is the last straw. I just want to hide here forever and never come out. There's also a convenient basement for smithing and crafting, by the way. All around beautiful, perfect, magnificent, and enchanting. Aldamar is available for Skyrim Special Edition and can be found in the Nexus. Breezehome is a building that doesn't need to be introduced. As we all know, it's the purchasable home in Whiterun and the first home in Skyrim for many of us. But now I think it's time for a major renovation. Breezehome is nothing like it used to be after getting Elianora's version of the house. Let's take a little tour around the building, shall we? First thing you might notice is the house feels insanely comfy right off the bat. Those armchairs around the fire just beg you to relax the rest of the day. One thing I love about Elianora's Breezehome is that you can dump your collections almost everywhere. Here I have my assortment of insects in jars on the wall, and this room is dedicated to Dragon Priest masks and other valuables. It looks insanely cool, and it is so much fun to fill out the room as you play. The house has a beautiful kitchen, and it makes me want to bake sweet rolls even though I'm the worst in the kitchen. The upstairs has rooms to stay in and the enchanting/alchemy area, all you need in that department. My absolute favorite thing though is not the collections or the kitchen, but the cellar, where we have a bathtub and a sauna. You heard me right, there is an actual, realistic sauna. Just, one of my favorite things in the world, no big deal. It always made me wonder why there are no saunas in the vanilla game. But Elianora has the situation under control. So here you can just enjoy yourself and maybe have an ale after the sauna, as is the custom. You can change your character's appearance by using the mirror, which is also a nice touch. Okay, that was Breezehome. Leave your signature on this paper and it's yours. I know you want to move in right now. If not, we can move on to the next residence. Can you hear the seagulls screeching, smell the salty seawater scent, and feel the strong wind? And do you take joy in all that? If yes, you are born to sail, mate. This one is for all the sea dogs out there. Serenity Player House Ship is available for the classic Skyrim. It's a fitting size ship for 1 or 2 people with an extremely atmospheric cabin area. The investment of 10,000 septims is well warranted. This ship will sail you anywhere with you as its captain. Inside the cabin area, the walls are decorated with all kinds of sea-themed elements. The living area is very Elianora-esque, cluttered with interesting things to look at. Even me, who doesn't exactly fare well on the seaside, was entirely enchanted with this ship once I learned that you can sail to several locations. How cool is that? Here we are in Solstheim, just like that. Just put on your pirate gear and face the waves, Captain. Now that we have arrived in Solstheim, we should take a look at Elianora's mod called Skaal You Need. It's a collection of mods for Solstheim. It includes a player home, a follower, weapon, and armor. This one is both for Classic Skyrim and Special Edition. When you enter Skaal Village, go to Great Hall first. You can buy the house, Nordbotten, for 7,000 septims. You'll also find the follower called Winter in Grey Hall. I decided to recruit her. She looks badass, and I think she'll make a great companion for my travels. Let's check out the house next. The hut stands right next to the village. It's very easy to find. The interior looks about what I expected. Nordic, with the light wood furniture, very cozy and simple. I think Winter already feels like she's at home. On the bed, you'll find Skaal recipes, which contains the crafting schematics. With that information, you can craft the Skaal armor and the Horker tusk bow. The armor is fitting for the weather and looks really cool. I could say that we are twinning with Winter here, but I won't say it. Well, we are off to new adventures with my new friend. Thanks for watching, and please go check out Elianora's socials and Nexus account. I barely scraped the surface of her mods, and there are just so many others I would have liked to include in the video, but ultimately decided to make a cut at 5 mods. Everything is linked in the video description below. Thanks again, see you next time.